Hello everyone! My name is Aline and welcome to another episode of Dear Aline. I am trying out a new series where I give you all of my travel tips because for all of my 20s I was a super cheap budget traveler. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm becoming a more comfortable luxury, stay at nicer places traveler. So before I forget all of the cheap tricks and tips that I learned, I want to put them here for you so that you can use them. So today's video is going to be about how to find cheaper flights. Before we get started, I want to make sure to remind you, please subscribe and please share the video if you like it and leave a comment. It means a lot to me. I appreciate every single one and I see every single one, even if I don't respond. Before I get started, the most basic tip 0, is you should fly round trip. Sometimes round trip flights are even cheaper than one way. If possible, book your entire trip from one city to another. Let's say I was doing a Southeast Asia trip. I don't book Salt Lake City to Vietnam and then Thailand to Salt Lake. I book round trip to Vietnam and I do like a circle and I start and end my trip in the same city. And that saves me a lot of money. So let's start at the very beginning. What websites do you use to find cheap flights? I personally love Momondo, and of course I love Skyscanner. Both of these websites have a feature that I love, which is called the Fly Anywhere or Fly Everywhere feature. Let me show you how it works. So you just log into the website, you type where you live. So I would type Dubai, and then I would type to anywhere or everywhere. Each website uses a different word. And you can choose a time period, anywhere in March, anywhere in April, and it will show you a list of all the countries and cities you can visit for the cheapest prices. Next is you can use Google Flights. So if you log in, go to googleflights.com, they show you the price trend. So they'll show you if the price is gonna go up, they think, or if they predict that the price is gonna go down, and it can help you choose the right time to buy your flight. There are also websites that I've used since high school, like Airfare Watchdog. And if you want to go to a specific place, like I really want to go to Tulum, then you can put Tulum in Airfare Watchdog and sign up for emails that will send you price alerts when there are good fares to that specific location. Another tip is, what is more important to you, time or money? So when I was younger, money was more important to me because I didn't have any. So I would choose flights with long layovers or at weird hours. Tip number 4 is to use budget airlines. Not all budget airlines show up on like Skyscanner and Momondo. You can just Google local airlines in Africa when you're flying to Africa and around Africa. Local airlines in South America, and then you can get a list there as well. That brings me to tip number 5. There is a website called Skip Lag. I have never used it, but I know a lot of people who have used it.
Wait, that's illegal.
I don't know, but I do know it's a good way to find cheap flights. So it's called Skip Lag, and the way that it works is this. You actually want to go to Paris, but you notice, hey, there's a flight from Dubai that has a layover in Paris that goes to LA, and it's actually cheaper than the flight directly to Paris. Well, airlines kind of hide these from you. So Skip Lag is a website that finds those and shows them to you. So you can often find pretty good deals there. Tip number 6 is, if you have flexibility, fly off season. A lot of places are really beautiful when it's not the perfect weather or the perfect time of year. And you can get everything for as much as 50 to 70% off even sometimes. Tip number 7 is to fly weekdays instead of weekends. So again, this is better if you're kind of like a student age because you can fly during the week. Whereas if you have a normal corporate job, it's harder to take off during the week, and airlines know that. So weekend flights are a lot more expensive than if you fly on Monday and come back on Friday or Thursday. So whenever you're taking a trip, make sure you kind of check a few dates at once. Don't just check one date to another date. Tip number 8, use points and rewards. Sign up for a credit card that gives you a flight mile bonus at sign up. I personally use Chase Sapphire. No, this is not sponsored, I wish it was. Right now I have about 43,000 points, which means I could have a free round trip flight somewhere. Of course, there's also frequent flyer miles. I am not an expert on frequent flyer miles. Do not listen to me. Go watch someone else's video. I don't know how they work. I always sign up for them, but then I don't use them. So I don't actually, I don't have loyalty to a certain airline. Only to my boyfriend. Tip number 9. Read the fine print about luggage, about refunds. Usually a checked bag is not included anymore. Sadly, it is not the 90s where we could check bags for free and airlines were friendly and they gave us water. It's not right. Tell me what you think in the comments. Should we have to ever pay for water on flights? I always travel with a carry-on, which usually a big backpack when I was younger, and now that I'm an old lady, I do a rolly bag and then a small bag on top of it so I don't have to carry it on my back and sweat everywhere. Tip number 10, travel insurance. A lot of people just forget to buy travel insurance before they go on their trip. I personally use a company called Safety Wing. They're very good. They're great for digital nomads. They have different prices depending on your age. And even if you're older, it's not expensive. Girl, you don't know how many people I'm seeing on my Instagram in Bali. Oh, major motorbike accident. It could be any of us. So I highly recommend travel insurance. I recommend Safety Wing. I have a link down below. Tip number 11, use a VPN and change your cookies.
What?
Not these delicious cookies like your history, your search history cookies. So,
some people say
that the airlines remember what you searched and then they put the prices up later based on what you've searched.
But see, they don't know that we know that they know.
I don't know if this is true, but just in case, I like to use a VPN. The VPN I use is Surfshark. No, this is not sponsored by Surfshark. I'm just mentioning them because I actually like them. But again, you can use any VPN you want, doesn't really matter. So this is why you should do this, because the airline may track you and then increase the prices. Okay, I'm gonna take my family to Berlin for the weekend. Oh, Aline wants to take her family to Berlin. I'm going to increase the prices when she searches again. And then they increase the prices and then you're like, oh my God, it's so expensive. It was cheaper yesterday. Maybe that was the airline, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I really hope these tips helped you guys. If you like this video, please, you know what to do. A little little type, share, share. Please let me know in the comments what other travel type videos you would like. I have so much knowledge and I really want to share it with you guys. So please just ask me and I will do my best to make a video answering your questions so that you can travel more easily, see the world, and enjoy your life. So thank you so much for watching. Adios me gusta, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. You are the biggest. Goodbye.